Very few lawyers in New York work in parole law. I'm happy to say that I'm one of them. I really enjoy parole law. The mindset between the parole officer and the probation officer is very similar. I've always been able to communicate well with parole officers, and I just have a lot of experience doing it. I was a probation officer for about 6 years. That's how I first became interested in working in parole and probation defense work. I did it as both a pre-sentence investigator, a person who writes a report and recommends prison or probation, and if probation, what the condition should be to a judge. And then I did it in the supervision aspect as well, supervising people who had already been granted probation. It's very important that a client have someone with experience in parole law because oftentimes a person on parole will say, I was arrested for a misdemeanor, but I think I'm going to win the case, or I'm confident that it's going to be reduced, so I don't think my parole officer is going to do anything, or the parole judge is going to care much. Well, unfortunately, for parolees that are facing a parole violation charge, a criminal case can be dismissed and sealed in the defendant's favor, but he can still be charged with a parole violation. Parole law, it's not even found under criminal law in the CPL or in the PL. It's a completely different section. For parole is actually found under the executive law. The reason why is because under state law, the government must prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. But under parole law, the standard is much less. It's only by what's called a preponderance of the evidence. And to actually start a parole violation process, all that has to happen is a person needs to have probable cause found against them. That's when a hearing officer determines that there's probable cause that a person violated a parole condition in one or more respects. Once that occurs, the person is then in the violation proceedings and can face a variety of punishments depending on how much time they owe to parole or how much time they owe to post-release supervision.